as they do speed past it.
This gets Honey in a good position too.
It really does. Big grab there, big tire.
Both beats come
Tire
out.
will not get anything. Big beat on both sides. Honey Biscuit is going to die though, and John Hawk will follow. We're already able to find Charles in the prayer hits. Tire getting pops, won't be able to find anything. As it does get on point, but it will get destroyed by the cemeteries.
Yep.
Good placement there by Drogon. Chuckster will have to be one to get on point and die as they do reset. Ooh, but John Hawk and Honey coming back will be put in a really awkward spot here as Bob does get stopped before Bob can touch point, and White Walkers will take map 1.
Yeah, I feel like Honey held on to Bob for just one fight too long. She should have tossed him to initiate that last one. Might have changed it up a bit.
Play of the game.
So Reflex with the play of the game.
That was a big maneuver by Reflex. Reflex able to get 2.
Good stuff so far.
Good stuff so far from both sides, indeed.
This stream.
Now we will move on to the next map, which is... Wow.
We know, chat, this is quiz time, because we are the best casters, and we obviously know everything.
It's Blizzard World. It's Blizzard World.
Indeed it is. Indeed it is.
I knew it was Blizzard
You're
World.
welcome, chat. You are welcome.
Yeah, we're quizzing you guys, you know? You gotta stay on top of it.
If you don't know the map rotation...
Not a real player.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Exactly.
We will wait from the swamps from both sides.
What happened to our Shake Shack date? Says Zanny Boy. Not quite sure who he's talking to, but...
I don't think we had a Shake Shack date. I think he was talking to Flicker, actually. Is Flicker in chat?
Yes, Flicker is in chat.
Yep, it's Flicker. Yep.
Flicker, you need to upgrade that date to a real sit-down restaurant. Shake Shack is not viable.
We're just trying to give you points here, bud. You go get them, Tiger. Alright, and we will wait for these swaps from both sides.
So what do we think about Blizzard World? Mo Black Gaming, keen on pushing the sandbagging agenda.
Ouch. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Yeah, Mo Black, let's let the game play out.
Yeah.
We know you ain't feeling it.
It's okay.
We'll keep spamming it.
Unfortunately, people think they're too good and try to get away with stuff. Just sad.
They're definitely good, but I played on the team. There's a lot of smart players, so gotta give credit where credit's due.
For
and
sure.
I feel like for both teams, you gotta give credit where credit's due. Both teams are really good.
I've played in lots of pugs with the White Walkers. They're very nice people.
So what do you think about Blizzard World?
They're very smart players. Blizzard World, it's honestly, it's one of my favorite hybrid maps.
Yeah.
Like King's Row, disgusting. Absolutely hate it. I don't get it.
You are a strange individual, my friend. Strange individual.
All right, listen here.
The only person in Overwatch that does not like King's Row, ladies and gentlemen.
It's just not. It's not great. And you know what? I didn't have a problem with Horizon.
Dude, I love Horizon. I'll admit that.
It honestly wasn't that bad.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, sure, there needed to be a couple of little changes.
Yeah, I've always been a low-key fan of Horizon, especially if you play Tracer on it, because you can just all the high ground you can blink around to.
Honestly,
it's pretty fun. Spent many a comp game not even you know, fighting, just blinking around between different high grounds. Teammates like, why are you throwing? It's like, I just want to blink. Let me be a blinker.
We will get the ready from Diving Phoenix as they do swap Freezy AJ for Lee Ready. I mean, Lee Ready for Freezy AJ. My bad. We will wait on the new lineup from White Walkers.
I feel like this map is well suited for both teams.
For sure, for sure.
Honey can definitely do some work on this.
I played my tryout that I had with White Walkers on Blizzard World. Blizzard World was one of the maps that we had in rotation.
Yeah.
Gotta say, very well on that map. We did very well on that map.
I hope that we see maybe some Widow instead of some Ashe, actually.
You think?
I don't know. I doubt it, but I would like to.
I mean, you never know. We'll see.
Second part of Blizzard World just gives such good sightlines for Widow, though. Attack and defense.
It does. Especially.
And everybody plays Ashe.
That is true. Ashe is just such an easy character. All he plays Ashe. 5-head dude.
Hashtag bring back Widow.
Dynamites.
Welcome to Blizzard
Hit headshots, hit dynamites. That's a kill, baby. And we will get the ready from both sides, and we'll move on to Blizzard World.
See, my playstyle on Ashe is throw dynamite, hit dynamite, hide around a corner, throw another one until I get Bob, throw Bob out, and just hide the whole time. I don't even ever engage the enemy.
That's how she's intended to be played. That's how she's supposed to be played.
Bro, like my KD is almost like 0.
Honestly.
Not really, I'm washed up Ashe. Look at this statue. Oh, not going in the butt. We move around it.
But
hello.
We will also get the double shield from Diving Phoenix. Really? Got to say, I thought both teams were better than this. Not too fun to be a caster right now against this double shield.
This guy's like, should I be a warrior or a scholar?
And to add insult to injury, they will run the brig. Oh wow. This is looking rough for Diving Phoenix.
Think so?
Loved playing with you guys for that one scrim. That's sad. But this double shield comp. We will get the Pharah from Young Dragon here.
Go ahead and tune into this.
Funny biscuit on that Ashe. That's that massive concussion blast.
Yeah.
Five building pushing him off that high ground.
Yeah, I guarantee you he was rolling out like their high ground. I'll move him. We go from there. Honey biscuit. Ooh, left out alone.
Ooh, Honey going to find Cypher, but it wasn't back. Cloud will get the reds onto Cypher. Going into this, I think they're gonna have to switch off of the Torb to probably another hit scan to help out Honey, or to some sort of shield break to put pressure on the rest of the team.
Yeah, I mean, contrary to popular belief, like, a good Pharah is not just dealt with by a hit scan. You gotta put resources into your hit scan. Yeah. Drogon's a good Pharah. I would give Honey a hard pocket, a hard mercy pocket. Because look at how hard he's pressuring her right now. She needs some help.
And we will get Diving Phoenix still contesting as White Walkers are using ult. So we have Freezy AJ on point, but he will die on point and be the last one contesting. White Walkers used a lot of ults there to cap that point, and they just weren't able to stop DP from contesting here. Going into this fight, you see the 3 ults that DP has compared to the 4, but they did use Coalescence and Combo, which are
nice
pretty big team ults. Big pick there by Freezy AJ. And Cloud will get the res off onto Drogon in that pocket. Drogon will not be able to peek anymore as the turret does lock on. So that's a big pull there by John Hawk, able to get Charles off the high ground. It seems Charles will fall here as Bob is committed by a reflex. We'll have a rally getting popped by Dr. Turtle. Barrage coming out, able to find two, along with the Valkyrie, able to keep everyone up, and damage boost Rogon. We will have John Hawk and Joker in the series try and back it, as they still do have this. Oh, my bad, Chuck's. That's a big lift there by Chuckster. Big, that's massive. Being able to get two and get that recon test before going. And we will have Freezy AJ and Chuckster push up here as Blink does just sit there and take it. We'll have Reflex able to pick off Chuck as they do get out.
Great job saving ults there too.
Very good job there on both sides. Very smart ult usage on both sides. Freezy AJ will get caught out on the high ground, but we'll get back with minuscule health left. As we have seen, as we do see the pocket switch from Drogon on the Pharah to Reflex on the Ash. That's going to be a big lift there, able to find Chuck and Grill, but not able to get anything as that Coalescence does come out.
Great pathing by White Walkers too, taking that high ground and kind of trapping him back there.
For sure. Reflex was able to one-tap on Biscuit, and they will cap point with 3 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock. But going into this fight, you just see the advantage that Diving Phoenix has here, switching on to that Ryan Diva to control the high ground at the first little bit. But it seems that White Walkers are going to push up to deny that high ground as Chuck will go in to try and stop the res, but it will go off. Rally getting committed to trying to push up along with Multicore on the cart. And White Walkers will back off cart here as Bloom does fall very low. But Cypher Cloud will back up. And it seems that Jordan has not been spotted out on this.
No, he's got the flank.
Right?
Yeah, he's sneaky Reaper right now.
And it seems he will get spotted out as he does TP. You get out. They're not able to find anything well on the flank, but Bob will get committed here. Coalescence getting committed to keep their team up by choking the series. Seems the Reaper will break back and now the Reaper will
absolutely huge move to get the Reaper out of there.
Oh, Freezy agent with another Molten Core used just previously that fight. He's charging this Molten Core so quickly, just those shotgun shots.
Yeah, they're big too.
There have been big Molten Cores. Freezy AJ is going to get pushed into this room with Drogon. He is going to lose the 1v1. The Drogon is going to fall super low to Chuckster Guard, and will have great kill. We still have Honey on this Ash trying to contest Reflex, but it seems they're both just playing this corner so neither can see each other. That's going to be a big lift there, able to find 3. John Hawk will die to the lifts, and Reflex will be able to find AJ. Honey will be able to pick off Drogon, but I don't think they're going to have enough time to touch.
Rally comes out though, Rally comes out, that's big.
That's another Bob from Reflex, that's massive for them there. And that Coalescence is going to deny so much aggression off that rally. As Blossom does find 2, but AJ is able to find Drogon during the Blossom. Brock able to find Charles. It seems this might be winnable for
I think it is.
TP, as they do have the spawn advantage, and they do throw Bob out, and White Walkers will retreat as Reflex does get picked off. The back pedal. AJ's gonna push up here to build that long forward as he does the online.
It's a big hold.
It is a big hold for sure. Diving Phoenix are playing very smart here after being pushed so far back and just making smart touches.
Honey gets a boot. Huge
That's
boot.
a massive shadow there, able to find two. Able to find that boot. AJ able to get two. Two ults getting used that fight.
Great shot on reflex too.
Great shot. Amazing job there by AJ. He's just been so dominant on this floor. I doubted him at first. I really did.
Yeah,
but it seems he has just gotten so much value after that swap off the Pharah.
It's been nice. It's definitely opened up things for Honey as well, taking some pressure off of her.
Definitely reflexing, having to deal with not just one but two targets, as he does have to take out the turret there. It will come down to overtime as John Hawk does get walled through.
That Bob is massive too.
Able to find Charles. Bob able to come out. Full lessons, full support is coming out. Big Bob there, able to find two. Great counter charge there by Dr. Girl. And that bomb is going to denial value as Diving Phoenix do hold. Amazing job there by DP, able to deny so much.
Yeah, that was well played.
Value. That was very well played, like by the entire team, not just one person. I think definitely Honey and AJ, definitely there was definitely a DPS difference towards the end. Drogon and Reflex were able to get picks, but just not as consistently as Honey and AJ were building ults and getting picks every fight. I think every ult AJ had was at least a 3k, if I'm not mistaken. I think that they've just been able to get just so much in value off the ults compared to White Walkers.
This is what Zenyatta sees when he closes his eyes. Chat, what do y'all think about the first person view? Is it good? Is it, you prefer it like it mixed in?
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
I feel like maybe it helps with the fights a little bit.
I think it might. I don't know. I don't do the first person because I mess up on the buttons, but it's only when I show up. But you know?
Alright, cool.
We're gonna see the double shield on both sides.
Baha.
We have an Orisa Sigma and a Sigma Line.
You mess up on the buttons?
Yeah. I'll go into first person. I can't figure out how to get back out. Like, it's a freaking.
Do you also have trouble aiming? Because I could recommend a hero named Mora if you do.
That's toxic, man. We will have Diving Phoenix get shared on the point here as the tank. Big pick. We're both 2 DPS down.
Awesome, thanks so much.
No mercy on either side. Ooh, but John Hawk will die here. Honey able to find Charles, but both tanks down for Diving Phoenix and Bleem able to clean up there with that little 3k there. Great job keeping Bleem up there just to have that position just solidified in that fight. I think Bleem was the win-or-lose there. I think if Bleem dies, that they lose a lot of ground that they were taking. But we shall see as the Sigma and the Tracer are sitting up on the high ground. As DP decides to push it, they will back off here.
Yeah, good move by DP taking that high ground.
Oh, not gonna be able to find
watch
anything.
some reflex. Tracer, where can I get to him? There we go.
We will have DP rotating around. Simwall getting used. That's a big plus there. Able to find all 6. Able to find Dr. Doyle there. Charles will fall incredibly well as Reflex does. Full supports. He's just going to be such a pain for EP to deal with right now. I think this Tracer swap is huge.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I like it a lot.
And Reflex is just such a good Tracer.
Yeah, he's nasty. Tracer on defense too is always kind of a it just like flips the script on you a little bit. If you can pull it off well, it's hard to deal with. Like right here, perfect flank.
AJ does push up onto Charles. Charles will commit the grass. AJ and Charles going in the side lane, but Charles will. Big stick there by the reflex, able to find Will, but Lee will find
what a shatter though.
What a shatter onto Gleam, as it will allow them to get you 88% here.
What a rotation. What a rotation by both teams though, they just kind of completely swapped.
That was did very well.
DP played it well, White Walkers played it well. It's anyone's fight right now.
And that tire.
Yeah, that tire's gonna
as it does
definitely
find Charles will die on pain. That was a lot of ults there committed, but I think they had to because it just looked to be a stagnant fight.
Yeah, and I mean
that tire.
Yeah, against a team as good as White Walkers, just close it out. Use what you got to do. Move on to the next.
We'll see. No swaps from either side.
Nope. I don't know about the sim here. I love the tracer here, but
it'll be interesting to see how the sim plays out. You would have thought Jurgon would have switched onto a Ash or a Pharah maybe, or maybe a Widow.
Yeah, something hits in. Sim might work on this corner right here, though.
I think that sim wasn't really needed there, as DP was backing up as they had just lost AJ.
Another massive shatter!
Able to find Charles, but Charles is able to get healed up. Buck's gonna come out, not gonna find anything. Oh, it is going to find Girl though, but Girl will stay up. And it looks like it's pretty even right now for both sides, as that Bob just does
big.
It is going to put so much of a stress on Cypher and Charles. Honey able to find both of them.
What you doing over here, Reflex?
It's on this little cheeky flank right here. I
can't even click him.
Figured it out. I think they figured it out, but John Hoggle will find the reflex and will cap it.
DP looking strong right now. Yeah.
Yep, and they will be able to kill Bloom there. Bloom jokingly able to pick up Cypher.
Can we get another fat tire?
It seems we might be able to. AJ just... He's not really going to go on this flank. He's just going to maneuver his tire around a lot.
So right here is what I would say is the symmetric point out of any, if there is one on this map. They switch off to the Ash.
Yeah, but it'll just be, I think,
DP rolling right now.
I think that swap was good for White Walkers, but I think it was just made too late.
Yeah.
Because now the Ash is staggered out, but Dragon does have 86%. Oh, that was amazing lock there by Charles, able to save Cloud there.
Are we gonna see White Walkers do what DP just did and hold?
Let's see if we will. But going into this fight, it seems that DP might have the advantage, as they do have Flux and Bob. Two very big game-winning ults for them.
Got a Mei swap right here. I'll tell you what, John Hawk has been massive this map.
He really has. This has been just such an evenly matched game. I think that able to find Cloud, but not able to get the kill. We'll see if they will come out as he does not find it. Reflex going to duplicate that Ryan.
Yeah.
As AJ will deny the shatter and will onto Reflex. Bob coming out. Ooh, Will able to pick off Reflex. That's a big shatter there. Able to find Chuckster. And it seems John Hawk will die here. Oh, massive counter charge there by John Hawk off that.
And Junkrat just taking over the game.
honestly. And it'll see.
And that is
White
Diving
Walkers will
Phoenix.
not be able to touch. And it'll be 1-1
Taken 2.
as Diving Phoenix takes Blizzard World. Wow, that was an amazing match there by Diving Phoenix. They look so different.
Yeah.
Compared to the Lijiang.
Yeah, I think they're comfortable on the hybrid escort map. That was well played. That was well played by both sides, but Diving Phoenix definitely looked real good.
For sure. That was a big play there by Bleem too, able to just stay alive and solidify that, and then get that 3K off of getting that 3K, capitalizing on what he was given to work with. I think that was really good there by Bleem and Cloud and Cypher, was it? Yep, Cypher and Cloud. That was great there.
If I could sum that map up, I would say fat shatters and big tires, or big shatters and fat tires.
I would have to agree with you there. We will swap sides here, as it is map 3 already.
Nice. Way to be just a heads up on that. Props. A-team caster right here. A-team caster.
I forgot last time I got yelled at.
We'll go ahead and drop a little. Coming live from Dallas, Texas, it's Overwatch Oasis Week 15 Tier 3.
That's awkward. Wow.
It's okay. It's just me and you. It's just me and you in here.
Just me and you. Nobody else watching. We're just doing this for our own enjoyment. Who's red? Oh, kitty. I'm a little slow. No. Oopie daisy.
Oh man,
Reflex Dragon Kitty Cypher. Alright.
So Chad, it's 1-1 right now. Lijiang went to White Walkers, Blizzard World just went to DP. And the next map is, drum roll please. Obviously we know it is Volskaya Industries.
Oops.
Quizzing you once again, Chad. You're too slow on the reply.
Yeah, none. Volskaya. There we go.
This chat is brought to you by First Person Views.
First Person Views? Top tier, got to say. Ooh, this is going to be a close game here. I think Volskaya is a really weird map. If you're not a very well coordinated team, it shows on first point how long you're able to hold. In most games, first point will go very quickly, maybe in 1 or 2 fights, but there are those times where it's just the dominant team prevails and is able to full hold or get it into overtime before the other team caps. Yeah. And the second point is just such a hike for attackers that it's really interesting to see how ults are used and how people touch point. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here.
When I was on White Walkers, Volskaya was one of our real strong maps, both attack and defense. So might be a little bit of an uphill battle, but every two CP map is. I feel like if you don't kind of roll that second point in your first or second Second try, you get sweaty by the end. I hate 2CP, dude. It drives me nuts.
Have you heard the new 2CP changes?
I have not. Please tell me
It's in the experimental card, so you know how like you like cap like A and B? Now it's gonna be just who can cap A with a bigger time bank, and if both cap A, use that time bank to cap B.
I kind of love
So
that.
it's like split up in the rounds. So like round 1 is attacks just A, and then defense will swap to attack and attack just A. With the normal, like, all the time is the same except the respawns are 12 seconds now for defenders.
Sorry, chat. We will be ending the stream early tonight. I am going to go play the experimental card right now. Peace.
And we will get the new SR, but I need the ready Chuckster.
That sounds pretty dope though.
Okay, listen. I think I like it.
Yeah.
It definitely takes some getting used to. I was in a game on Volskaya, and half my team was set up to hold second point while they were capping first point. So it was real interesting. And we will get the ready from both sides.
Yeah. Sometimes TCP just drives me nuts. I feel like no matter what you do, no matter how hard you try or how much you contribute, like you just can't stop it from being a loss or a win. Alternatively.
Yeah. TCP is interesting. There are people that like it, which are clinically insane, and then there are people that don't like it. You know?
Dude. And then there are robots like these guys that are indifferent but will crush you no matter what.
That was good there. That was actually a really good tie-in.
Thank you.
Props there.
I thought that out before the casting, and I was waiting all night to use it. Alrighty, so we got an Ashe. Holy cow, ladies and gentlemen, there's an Ashe in the game. And a Junk. Ashe Junk. McCree May. No Lucio. It's a little questionable. Ryan Zarya on both sides.
Definitely would have thought a double shield here by White Walkers.
I want to see some dive, man. What's going on? Why is there no dive?
Of course you want to see some dive. The Sombra player wants to dive.
Yes, the Sombra player wants to watch a Sombra player play dive right now. But it will not happen.
No. We will have Maywell come out as AJ. That's
AJ's on a nice angle right now.
AJ able to find Drogon again. AJ is popping off right now, but Reflux is going to shut that down very quickly. He was so dominant on the Torv, and then he was just able to get those starting opening picks, which were just absolutely massive. And we will see Red Hood switch onto the Lucio from that Mercy.
Yeah. Yeah, AJ is kind of taking this game over a little bit. I still wish that Honey was getting a Mercy pocket. I feel like that would be pretty powerful.
I just want to pay attention to the massively large time bank that Diving Phoenix has here.
Yep. We got a lot of time to work with.
Oh, and John Hawk will get walled. But DP will make an amazing thing. Oh, amazing rotation. Wow, I can't talk undecided. We will have all odds being popped. Leaving only one on point, along with Cypher. Reflex trying to stay alive. Cypher able to find AJ and Steph in the coalescence.
And it's a battle of the Zaryas. Oh.
Wow. No progress was made.
Nope.
On the point for DP.
It's 2CP
wow,
for you.
that was amazing. That was a very good hold there by Bleem, Reflex, and Cypher.
And we still have 5 more minutes for DP to push in.
They're gonna try and take this high ground again as they wait for Chuck and Honey Biscuit to get up onto the high grounds. And we'll see Drogon look for another wall. DP trying to bait this wall right here. That's a big grab there. Wall gonna come out, but it's not finished. Wall going.
That's a great flank by Reflex.
Reflex able to find Honey there. That wall kind of messed Reflex up as he went to ult into the enemy grab to get anyone.
Oh, that's a big beat. And another huge shatter from John Hawk, but Bleed.
Yeah. Cypher was able to find that Colossus just in time.
Bleem looking strong right now.
Bleem has been looking very good on this Zarya so far.
So we're gonna alternate pushes. We'll do first person on Diving Phoenix for a push, and then White Walker's defense for a push. And I do exactly what I said I was going to do. Alrighty. We got 3 ults online for Diving Phoenix. Okay, save the Bob or initiate with it.
I think they're gonna try and initiate with the Bob or try and initiate with the Pit Tire. I think if I'm DP here, I wanna, yep, and the Bob will come out along with the Coalescence and the Tire will come also. But he is going to come out, Tire is going to get destroyed while AJ does wait out Heat. Reflex trying to go to the high ground to find a Deadeye here. As he does turn around, and Deadeye will not find anything as DP do get 2 ticks. As DP will come close to the third tick. Shatter coming out onto Richard. And Red Hood trying to stall Reflex.
This is those situations where you're...
We will get the cap.
Yep, calling targets and they get it. Pretty good time too.
That was a very good rotation there. Watching that high noon from Diving Phoenix is, it seems that AJ called out where the McCree was and they were able to rotate very quickly and to stop the Deadeye, as you did see all 6 bullets come out. We will get the double shield by DP along with the Ash Junk, the BAP, and it seems, I think Grill might go on Ana here maybe? Or Lucio?
Bet I could drive that thing.
We will see the Ana. What are you doing now? What's...
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the best translocator spot for first point.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Sunburn himself. We will see the Ryan Zarya with Drogon on the Reaper. And Reflex gonna be on that Ash, and Red Hood gonna be on the Mercy.
And we get our first Ana of the game, yeah? I like it.
5, 4,
Who do you nano in this comp though?
2, 1.
Either Chuck during Gravitic or John Hawk.
Okay.
Definitely one of the tanks. I mean, you could go for the Junkrat, but I think with the Zarya, I think you definitely don't nano the Junkrat.
You're using nano defensively here though, to like either save a life or...
For sure.
Yeah, okay.
As we do see White Walkers rotate to the high grounds to kind of push DP off, but they will get stuck in this room right here as Richard does fall super low, but the bubble will come out. That's a big anti there, able to find 2. Drogon able to teleport behind without getting caught out. Reflex, Drogon able to find 6.
Yeah, Reflex up on that high ground's trouble.
and Reflex able to find another. Honey going to trade for Reflex, but it'll just be Honey on point as Drogon does TP up, but gets Twitch gun down, and Honey will jump off the map to reset. I think here you switch off the Orisa. Oh, and John Hawk switches off the Orisa to the Rhine. I think that's a smart swap here, trying to deal with that Reaper, just having that mobile shield to kind of dance around the Reaper. I think adds a lot of value. I mean, subtracts a lot of value from that Reaper. And we'll see White Walkers take the same high ground as Devin Phoenix did. Bob will initiate point, but it will just get shielded off and in 5. John Hawk, oh,
big kill by
John
Honey.
Hawk going to die, going to get a big shatter here. Richard able to find a massive shatter, letting Reflex find 3.
Nice shots, Reflex.
I think Rez coming out on to, oh, never mind, the Rez is going to get denied by John Hawk. I don't think White Walkers will in this point. And they won't,
Phoenix
and
holds.
they'll take the regroup.
Hello.
Wow,
I thought
very
White
good
Walkers were
holds
about to cap that,
on
yeah.
both side. I did too. I thought we were going to see a one fight cap there. So it'll be interesting to see. Now, after seeing how that played out, I don't think White Walkers get as large of a time frame as Diving Phoenix. And we'll see another bomb knocked by Reflex. We'll see the grab out. Big tire there by AJ, able to find 2. Chuck able to find Gleam in the Gravitic. And Reflex is going to pick off John Hawk, but as Reflex will back out here. Ooh, Reflex is going to die to AJ and Honey combined.
That's a nice little duo right there to have high ground.
It is.
Oh, even when I'm doing cameras, I get hit by fire strikes.
Hello there.
Always happens.
I have an uncanny talent for it. Weird.
As we do see, we won't see another Bob this fight from Reflex, but we are going to see that Blossom and that Valve. I think Blossom is definitely the win condition here for this fight, unless White Walkers try to dry push and let Reflex build that Bob.
Nah, I bet Drogon's going to look for some high ground up here on right or behind him, and he'll go for Blossom after they push in.
Big
oh, that's
shatter,
huge.
able to find Rally coming out to deny value.
Shut down.
Tyre not going to find anything. Neither is Blossom, but Cypher is going to pick off AJ during that Tyre. Reflex able to find John Hawk. Bob coming out by Honey Biscuit. That's an excellent Bob placement there, as it is able to shoot down that corridor where they're going. The Bob will zone them out. That was a great hold there by Diving Phoenix. They were just so aware of what else they had.
Yep.
And
so Diving Phoenix now has the better time bank. We get a switch over to Pharah. I don't know if that's a comfort pick or what. This is a good. This is a good second point for Pharah, though. You can play it well. You can play this coast side over here.
I think it's a comfort pick and a
good pick.
John Hawk will go for the counter pin onto the Bob, but miss and will not get punished for it. But I definitely think this Pharah is definitely a comfort pick and a like a last hope kind of deal. The Pharah is good, but it just doesn't work with the comp that they're running. It just doesn't work with how EP is playing with that Sigma and with that Ashe. Ooh, as Honey Biscuit does get picked off here.
Yeah.
But I definitely think they're going to go for this win condition of grab Barrage, as Barrage does come online here. William does have that grab.
I would agree 100%.
But the question here now is going to be, is DP going to be able to hold till overtime? Oh, big picks there by the remaining 4 members of DP.
DP just
able to make a pretty loss.
Yep, they've got an answer every time. Hello, honey.
I don't know if White Walkers are going to be able to cap with any time. It's impossible here, because it will take too long to cap and too long to get there. But they will be able to touch point as Gleam does switch onto the D.Va for the touch. It's Shatter coming out, big Shatter there, able to find 3. Nothing able to come of it though. Reflex will find Honey Biscuit, as Drogon will now have free reign as AJ drops incredibly low. And both DPS down for Diving Phoenix as Reflex does Bobbin. Drogon coming very close to that barrage as he is able to find both tanks. And it'll be overtime with 4 on point for Diving Phoenix. I mean, White Walkers. I don't think they're going to be able to touch as they do cap with no time left. This is going to be a very interesting hold here.
Yeah, it is.
If I'm DP, I'm feeling very good right now. I can't lose this map, and it's going to put me a step above. Especially if I know if I have such a good Ashe player as Honey Biscuit going into Junkertown. I'm feeling very good in myself, along with Chuck on the D.Va and how he's been playing on the Sigma. I think DP does hold the upper advantage here, but it's not lost at all from White Walkers, as it's still very winnable. Even if they do lose this map, I think it's still a very winnable game. They just have to play knowing what's at stake here.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
I think here is definitely where people will get super nervous and their play will start to decrease as they're nervous. Like, do I win this game? Do I lose this game? What happens after?
I would agree though, 100%. I'm feeling good if I'm DP right now.
On it, yeah.
5, 4.
It's Ashe.
2,
We will see that comfort pick of what they've been running, the Ashe, Junkrat, Ryan, Sigma, Moira, Lucio. And it seems White Walkers are going to hold a lot farther back than they did first point, where AJ was able to kind of leave very fast, as Kitty does get rocked and falls very low. AJ able to get behind them. Both tanks falling incredibly low for DP, as nobody has died yet. Ooh, as Joran is able to find Honey Biscuit. John Hawk able to find Cypher. Richard able to pick up 2. And it seems that DP will be forced to regroup here.
John Hawk almost already has a shatter.
And Dr. Grill having that coalescence also.
Drogon and Reflex both close to DPS
I think DP is down here. I think if they dry push this and build ults very quickly and die very fast, I think you're able to come back with Tyre and getting close to Bob.
Yeah, I think
because
that's the
Honey
call
Biscuit died so early in that fight.
They're
so you
committing,
will see the barrage come out. Pick for pick here. Ooh, Shadow not able to find anything. And it seems it'll be about even here, as Reflex is going to just sit in that room and pick off 2. If I'm Honey Biscuit, I just get out of here. If I die here, I'm not able to recontest with my team, as she barely makes it back.
Yeah.
With how the time is playing, I think I have 1 team fight left. I know they have so many ults up because of how aggro they've been playing.
That's great positioning by Reflex.
It really is. Drogon and Reflex just able to stay out of the line of sight of Honey. Honey having to peek Then that's going to be a big bongo there. That was a big pull there by Richard, able to find the 2 with the Davidic by Bloom. Bob able to come back and find. That was a massive pull and bongo there by Bleem. And it will draw this map, as I don't think they'll be able to touch, and they won't.
It's a
Wow.
great hold by White Walkers, but you got to feel good if you're DP right now.
I really do. If I'm DP right now, I feel like I'm going into this as just another map. If I lose this, I'm on my toes. I think both teams are on their toes equally right now. But I think if I'm DP, I kind of have my head on a little better, if that makes sense. With Honey Biscuit on the Ashe and AJ playing the Torb, I think Drogon won't be able to get any value here that he's been getting on the Pharah, just because it's just such an open map. There won't be many places to hide around.
I also have seen Drogon get like 80 kills on Junkertown before, so on Pharah.
This is true. It is a very good Pharah map, but it's gonna be up to Honey and AJ if they want to stop that.
Yeah, I love Junkertown. It's one of my faves.
It's a good map. It's pretty. I mean, I don't like the first part.
See, I love the first part.
No.
Doesn't like King's Row. Doesn't like the first part of Junkertown.
Okay, 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 Melon. You don't have to do that.
I'm just messing with you, bro.
Don't gotta call me out like that, man.
Done it once before. Won't do it again. It's funny we talked about that today, and then we're ending up casting a game together.
Yeah, and Jet, that was funny. I'm gonna check a match chat real quick and see what's happening.
Intense matches, intense rounds so far, and close match.
It really has been. It has been such a back and forth map. And we will get Bleem out for Charles. And we will get Deer in for Cypher. We will wait for the ready and swaps from Diving Phoenix.
Just Reflex and Drogon tonight on DPS for White Walkers. No Pog.
I think no Pog champ today.
Pog, are you in chat? Say hi.
Is he?
I don't know. I can't see who's in here.
Oh, that is true. We don't have mod thing, whatever. I don't even know.
Me either. I just want Pog to say hi.
I think if I'm White Walkers, I'm content with just running the same DPS. They've been evenly matching AJ and Honey Biscuit on this Ashe and Junkrat.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe give a little bit of an edge to DP just because AJ's been kind of popping.
Oh, and they do take
and they take him out of the game.
Wow, that's unfortunate.
Edge back to White Walkers.
I definitely think that AJ was just doing so well there.
Yeah, he has been.
AJ and John Hawk have definitely been the stars of this Diving Phoenix side.
Agree 100%.
Whereas Bleem and Reflex and Cypher have been doing very well also on the side of White Walkers.
Yep, I agree.
We will wait from the readies from both sides. We'll get the ready from White Walkers, waiting on Chuck. But I think if I'm DP, I'm also, without Bambi, I think that I'm also down a big part of my team. Bambi has just been very well this season. He's been playing very well. I think that John and Chuck have been doing a very good job holding this tank line. But I think at certain times I'm missing Bambi, where Bambi would have played. I think that Bambi has such a strong Orisa compared to John and Chuck. And we will get the ready from both sides, and we will start this match.
So, Chad, if you're just tuning in or anything, so far we are 1-1-1. White Walkers took Lijiang, DP took Blizzard World, and we had a draw on Volskaya.
Yep. We will see Lee Ratty on the Ashe and Honey on the Widow. This double hit scan is going to be interesting. We will see the Widow to go up against Honey, Drogon on the Widow, with Richard and Charles on the versus Sigma.
That's not accurate to Australian food. Sorry.
And
can you see like what I'm looking at, or am I just? Does it sound like I'm just saying random things?
You're just saying random stuff.
Just the most random.
This is an interesting comp from Diving Phoenix. They have two medium to long range DPS paired with a Rhine Brig and a Sigma. I think if I'm DP, I go Bapper Ana here instead of that Brig, and instead of the Rhine, I switch to an Orisa to play at range, because I just don't want Reflex to come up and on this flank. But I think his Brig might be key in dealing with Reflex, as Reflex does get spotted out early. John Hawk able to find Red Hood very early in the fight. That's going to give them the advantage as they push on the cart. Ooh, Honey able to find Drogon, but Reflex is able to find Lee Ratty in the back. I think if I'm Lee Ratty, I switch off the Ashe here to a McCree, because I think Honey will be able to do well on this Widow, but I need to protect her from this Tracer. As we do see this Tracer come on the flank as Payload does around the corner. And we'll see the swap onto Junkrat. Drogon going to find Honey, Deer going to find Chuck. Drogon going to find 2 here.
Ooh, makes it
Drogon
3.
with 3.
Makes it 4.
And he will get the 4th. Those were big picks there by Drogon.
And he pushes up, feeling super confident, wants to make it 5, and he does.
And he will lose the 1v1 to Honey.
Honey said, I can play Widow at 2.
Did Drogon and Honey play each other in the tournament?
They did not, but this is a great matchup right here.
I think it is. It is going to be a good matchup, especially. I think Widow tournaments are kind of weird because you don't have anything else to worry about. Whereas in like an actual game, you have shields to go around, and you got 5 other players. Wait, did Reflex get stunned out of pulse bomb? Real stunned Reflex out of pulse bomb there. That was a big kill there. John Hawk able to find a massive shatter. No follow-up was going to be there. I heard going to find immortality. We're already Reflex, but Drogon is going to win the 1v1.
Yeah, and I mean that's
able to find Chuck.
Drogon's got to give some of that credit to Reflex for just putting an insane amount of pressure on Honey. But no, you're totally right. A 1v1 between Widows and actually like a Widow 1v1 in comp or a full team fight, totally different.
We will get both Infrasights popped, as Honey will try and get the Infrasight onto Drogon. As Drogon is just watching his flank. Oh my goodness!
What a shot, Honey!
Did she even mean to kill Reflex? Or did Reflex just run in front of her crosshair? Big tire there, able to find Drogon, taking a lot of pressure off Honey. Able to just find this these picks, hopefully, and she will find Red Hood. As Reflex does come up onto Drogon, Honey and Lee. As Reflex is able to get the kill onto Honey. But Richard and Charles are going to get pushed into this room, and Chuck's going to be able to find Richard, and Charles looks like he might be able to get out here. Drogon able to find the grill super early as well.
Getting scrappy in here.
It really is. This point, especially because there's so much high ground that's accessible by Reflex, that he's able to mess with Honey to keep a lot of pressure off Drogon. But I think there's just also so much high ground for Honey to move around on to find the kill onto other people and Drogon. That's going to be a big stick there, dropping Chuck super low, but the rally is going to be there to save him. It's going to be a big pull and flux there. Not able to find anything, not able to convert, but Drogon will find Honey in the back.
Drogon in a crazy flank back here.
Big shatter there. You're able to
doing work.
Charge John Hawk. That's going to be a big flux there, but it's not going to find anything as Richard does drop incredibly low with no supports with him. They are going to get the tire from Wee Ratty, able to find both supports. I think if I'm John Hawk, I stay on cart here, knowing it's only me and my Moira, as jokingly does die to Reflex.
I don't necessarily like this Reaper swap. I like the Tracer from Reflex.
I don't see why he would have swapped off the Tracer here.
Me either.
Maybe because of the grid, but I don't think that's a big enough excuse. I think Grills maybe killed him twice. Drogon able to find the Blue Ratty. Honey able to find Red Hood. Drogon is going to be super weak as
Uravity 1-1-1. White Walkers took Li Jiang. Blizzard World went to DP and they tied Volskaya. Or Drew, excuse me.
Volskaya. They see Reflex in the back here. Oh, Lee Ratty's going to find Reflex on this flank. Reflex is going to have to get out.